Good, huh? Because we did, and we're live. Welcome.
I'm trying to find it.
As we all know, I'm the best at hosting streams. I'm very efficient at it. So it only took me about, an hour to get this thing going?
Hey, a little over, yeah, but it's going. Congratulations.
Okay,
Well, I'm actually warmed up.
Well, I was bored, and also I've not uploaded a video to this channel in forever, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just do a really sort of effortless stream thing. Keep the subscribers happy. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but Foxy knows what I'm talking about. So start us off, please.
We were talking before the stream got all messed up about the Antifa in Berkeley and the repercussions that were going on with that. And another topic that I found is apparently they have confirmed that North Korea's stuff, all their weapons and stuff, mostly are fake. And also, I definitely wanted to cover the ice cream thing from Bill Nye.
Oh, God.
Yes, do the ice cream one first.
Was that the song? The weird little song?
It wasn't a song. It was like the vanilla ice cream came out and was talking about trying to convert the other ice creams and to vanilla.
Oh, okay. No, I've not seen that. See, I barely even know who the hell he is, being from the UK. I'm just like, why is he a big deal?
He's crazy.
That's all the vagina song.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were talking about. You seen the vagina thing?
The vagina song?
Oh, you know what? I haven't, because I kind of had enough cringe that day.
It's so disappointing.
Can never have enough cringe. But no, it was like this vanilla was trying to convert the other flavors to be more vanilla, and the other vanillas convinced him that he needs to give up the ice cream in the sky and join their flavors, and they have like this giant ice cream orgy at the end.
Okay, so vanilla is white supremacy or some shit?
I guess, but it's also like heteronormative ice cream too, I guess. It's weird. He lumps it all in there with white, religion, and heteronormative or homophobic.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
And with the reference to something in the sky, I'm guessing that's more aimed at Christians.
Yes.
Didn't he just used to do some gay little kid show?
Yeah, he is. He is a glorified elementary school science teacher that actually has an engineering degree.
Oh.
So he's not actually an authority on anything, and he's only relevant because of nostalgia. You know how people are famous for being famous? That's him.
Okay. That sounds good.
I don't understand why people take him seriously, though. It's like I don't quote him. Like, no, that's not a legitimate source.
He's more become like this thing to laugh at.
I will argue that he used to be a fairly respectable scientist, and he actually wanted to talk about serious issues, and then he had his own show and he fucking bombed. Just ruined everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His show used to be cute when I was really little, and it wasn't that bad, but now it's gone. He has this new one, and it's like beyond cringe.
Yeah.
I want to say from his first one, it was all right.
Did you guys hear from Igal that he might be coming over to jizz in my beard again?
Oh, we need this.
We need a part 2.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
yes, we
do.
do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, while I'm still here, I'm not here for very much longer.
Yeah. Well, if we do it, we're gonna have to kick it up a notch from the last one. Like, we've got to make it more gay somehow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how.
We need more GIF material.
Yeah. Do you say GIF? I say GIF.
I say GIF and fuck you.
What?
That's
bullshit.
I thought I liked you too.
I say it both ways. Just whoever it pisses off more. I'll say it the way that they
creator
like.
said it is GIF. It's the creator who counts, right? So.
No, bollocks. That's what I say. The count.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
All right. So the Antifa, we got Stuttering and Egal's opinion on the Antifa that shut down the Ann Coulter. Those that just recently joined, what do you think of the Antifa shutting down another speaker at Berkeley?
Oh, I don't know. It's just getting ridiculous now. I mean, that sort of narrative that's like, oh no, hate speech isn't free speech, and you're allowed to just allowed to shut that shit down. But that's not true. I mean, if Berkeley are giving them a platform, then that's up to them. You can't, try and force them to not let people speak at the, so I don't understand what the problem is really. If they want to protest, that's fine.
Do you think they're fascists?
Who? Antifa?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I would say that the problem with them is that they are not taught to critically think. They're taught to listen and believe. So when it comes down to actually having open discourse, they are completely helpless children. So all they know how to do is throw tantrums, and that's what they're doing. That's the only way to deal with opposition, is to throw tantrums until they get their way.
And rocks. And glass.
Rocks, glass, and everything else they can get their hands on.
M80s.
Yeah,
I mean, it's perfectly fine if they protest, assemble outside the hall and whatever, and hold placards and shout platitudes and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, look what Auburn.
That's
Auburn had like a big music thing in response to Richard Spencer. They had a mock concert.
The thing that kind of worries me is that they'll be like, oh, I don't know, it's hate speech, so we're allowed to sort of be violent because we're stamping out hate. But like, who's to say what's hate speech? You could say the kind of stuff we say is hate speech, and then you've just justified your own actions. It's and that's a little freaky. Steve Shives went on a big fucking Twitter rant saying similar shit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's okay to punch Nazis, and everybody who's opposition to them is Nazis, and it's ridiculous, the list, because it's people on the left are also Nazis, and it just makes no sense.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
There is no logic with them.
You're just saying, well, I'm going to call you a Nazi, now I can do whatever the hell I want to you, now that I've decided. And it's like, I don't know why you get to decide that I'm a Nazi.
No, calling people Nazis is basically just like a shutdown. That's all it is.
And it's not even that anymore. Like, it's just basically a fucking term that we call people. It's going to be a term of endearment here soon. Like, hey, what's up, you fucking Nazi?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Like,
that's why me and Lacey's. That's why me and Lacey's Twitter pictures are like SS officers, because we're being branded it anyway. So I'm going to beat everyone to the punch.
It's a huge joke now.
But they're acting just like brown shirters from the Nazi Party. I'm not going to make a video on it, comparing and contrasting the two. They are using the same exact strong arm tactics as brown shirters did.
I think the reason why they're using fascist and Nazi now is because they stripped all meaning from all their other buzzwords. When they were just calling people like racist, patriarchy, misogyny, and all those other words, like they used them so much and so often that they lost all meaning, and now they have to use these ones because they still have some impact.
Yeah,
an emotional response.
Yeah.
Just to give it some time, and Nazi will become meaningless too.
Oh yeah, it already has in my eyes.
I can't find Steve Chive's Twitter rant unblocked, so I'm having to do this on.
Oh, it was a couple days ago. I kept responding to him, trying to make him respond to me, but he didn't. He was saying, he was talking about YouTube a lot, saying like, it's bullshit because YouTube has promoted these bullying harassers, meaning sort of YouTubers like us and stuff. And he's like, they've promoted them, and I'm like, they've not promoted them. They've got the same platform you've got. It's like, but no one cares what you've got to say, which is why you only get 500 views.
What do y'all think of the Chrisiosity thing between her and Bering?
You mean Christy Winters?
Christy was damn it! Don't judge me.
Yeah, I don't know. She is obsessed with him. I know it's been done to death at this point, but she should probably just shut up, because she keeps like saying stuff, but she's got no evidence. She's just like, this is funny, like, so I'm just going to assume that it's him. Apparently, like, some address got swatted, and she's like, I'm just going to assume that was you. I'm going to hold you responsible.
Well, as I understand it, she is demanding a source, but there is no source. It was literally sent anonymously, And it is possible to send an anonymous email. He points it out in one of his videos, and that's how he received it. And it makes sense that he would delete it because, well, why keep it?
Yeah, I don't know.
So even if he did still have it, it wouldn't have done any good, and she just would have made up another excuse.
I honestly think that the only reason why she focuses so much on Bering and Sargon is because it gives her views.
Of course. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
If you look at her videos, you wouldn't make that many videos on one person for no reason, like, other than that you disagree with them. Because, like, we've never repeated one person. I think we're about to do Angry MGTOW twice, but we've never, once we've covered the topic, it's done. We've said what we thought about it, unless something new happens. And God, she just pulls these Bering videos out of her ass. If you just go through a channel, we counted about like 20 videos recently that she's done on him.
Yes.
He's psycho.
Yeah, and she's fucked as well, because like I was trying to goad her into doing a live stream. It was mainly the white YouTuber, but I was popping in trying to make her do it. So then she'd been DMing me a little bit, and she was like, "Well," I was like, "So are you going to do that stream or not?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just need to get him to agree to like a list of these demands," and they were just ridiculous. It's like it's like you don't want to do the stream then, clearly, because there's no way in hell anyone would agree to take down like every single video they've made about you, pretty much, if they lose the debate. And how do you define who's lost the debate anyway? It's up to interpretation.
Yeah, everyone
he would automatically consider himself a winner.
So it's like, I know that she knew he was never going to do it, and now she can just say, "Look, I tried to get him on and stream with him, but he won't do it." And it's like, yeah, because
you want shit she uses is amazing.
Yeah,
I tried by being completely unreasonable, but I tried.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be this sort of enlightened academic, but she acts like a petty cunt all of the time. So
she sounds like she's on Valium.
Yeah, I mean, there are tons of them. There are a lot of them kind of YouTubers I really don't mind. Like, I don't mind Tim Blake or Ranting Feminist and stuff.
They're right.
I find Tim Blake pretty funny. Like, and I don't know if I'm laughing with him or at him. Probably a combination of both. But I don't mind him too much.
At least he has a sense of humor.
Yeah, but Christy Winters, man, she's just the fucking worst. Like, I can't watch her videos. They're just terrible. Like, they put me into a coma like straight away as soon as I put one on. I'm like, oh fuck.
Her voice is just so boring. Like, and she's it's just the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Me and us and Angie are doing a collaboration. I'm spoiling that now.
Yes, you
I said a bunch of mean shit about her.
Yeah, Roy's a piece of shit. He's a huge misogynist and he hates women, and basically he's the new Angry MGTOW. So
yeah,
if he invites you on a stream, like, be really fucking careful, because like,
who is this?
Roy, he's a huge piece of shit.
Yeah,
he's a total jerk, and I didn't appreciate the way he spoke with me.
I was worried. Do you reckon people will take that Adindro joke seriously?
What joke?
There might be a few.
I say, like, I trust women about as much as I trust Adindro with a DM at one point.
Oh, snap.
Do you reckon? I'm like, I thought it's clearly a joke, but I was thinking of maybe editing it out, because people are fucking retarded, man.
Meh, let them be.
Like, there was a video, what was it now? It was a second video we ever did, and me and Lacey are pretending to be feminists, but it's clearly, obviously over the top bollock, right? And we got so many comments from anti-feminists telling us to go fuck ourselves.
No, dude, I got the same thing. I did that joke video on mine, and so the lady that came to do my documentary, she was watching my videos, and she was going through, and she found that one, and she was like, I didn't know if you, like, actually felt that way or what, and then she's like, I didn't know if it was seriously a joke, and I'm like, this is where feminism has gotten us, isn't it? It's the fact that, like, you can be so over the top with it, and people will fucking believe you, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's fucked up.
That's why That's why I have a couple characters that are like that, and it's great because you could say literally anything, and it sounds just like them.
That's why I got the necklace, the feminist necklace. Is so now if I ever need to do a feminist character, that'll be my like what I'm, that's like my Poe necklace.
Yeah. Oh god, it's like the that theory with the ring and Inception. Like that's how you can tell he's
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've never talked to you before, have I, white girl?
Hi.
Have I talked to you before?
No, you haven't. And, are you surprised that I'm not sitting here insulting you?
No, because, I knew you wouldn't have the guts to do it to me on a stream.
Yeah, women are very meek, and they don't actually... That's how Roy feels. Women are very meek, and they can't actually insult people.
Women are the worst.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? I can assault with the best of them.
I was going to say, he's been on a stream with Kristen, so he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even fucking give her an invite, actually. I should have done. Fuck. She probably won't do it. She's probably busy bouncing on a dendro, but...
Something tells me Edindro can't get it up, so...
Oh,
man.
You're right there, Marty. Just popping in with a sick burn.
Yeah,
in his mouth.
yeah,
speaking of
but
other
it didn't.
YouTubers, have y'all seen Riley Dennis's new video?
Nope.
Which one's that? Is that the one where he's explaining how to have sex if you're trans or something?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And it's, as I understand it, it's just heterosexual sex, right?
But he pulls out the toys.
Pulls out the toys. It's a whole Adam and Eve like thing. So, although I'm not gonna lie, I would love to be sent a box of toys from Adam and Eve to sponsor them on my channel. I would not pass up that deal. So,
Yes.
I don't know if I really blame him.
I couldn't blame him for that either, but.
Yeah,
Especially that massage wand. Those are so expensive. I want one so bad, but they're like $200.
Oh, they're them fucking ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so fucking expensive, and you gotta like plug them into the wall and like.
Yeah.
I already feel bad enough when I gotta do that, and I'm always like, man, this is
No, you
awkward. No, I
gotta get the other one. There's another brand that is you charge it up and it's a lot better than the one that he pulled out.
I've heard that they've got better adaptations of it. Okay, and now we'll not talk about sex toys and Bogart the stream talk about sex toys.
Oh, keep going.
I was just getting good. Come on, ladies. Give us
Marty had to
details.
turn off his camera because
exactly
he's just like getting too into it.
He's
So
I had to
have a demonstration.
Yeah. Well, he's got like, it's that one thing, right? And he's got like an attachment. It's like a little tube for your cock. So you put that like over the head of the thing, and then you just stick your dick in this little pipe.
I won't lie though, like even for like not transgender men, I feel like that's a really good idea. Like it seems like a great idea because vibrators are really great for stuff like that.
The only thing he left out one important thing. You need lube for that.
That's a thing. Like just like with the fleshlight, you need lots and lots of lube. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really bad time.
Oh yeah.
We're messing your
That's
head
it.
up.
We got to remember that next time, Roy. We got to remember the lube and the lab coats.
I forgot to buy it. I was short on cash, so I thought we'd just, go in dry, but not again.
No, apparently, according to Riley, you can use spit. So
that's not a very
spit
good
on you
thing.
go.
No.
Well, yeah, it works in a pinch.
Yeah, and literally like a pinch. Because ow, what are you doing? I've had someone do that where they've somebody like spat on my vagina once.
Nice.
And I was just like, what are you doing? Please leave. Like, we're done now.
This reminds me.
Way to get the mood going.
Yeah, like,
reminds me of the fan fiction.
Yeah, baby.
Where Angie tells Roy to.
I gotta
to
I
spit
gotta
on
watch that now.
Cat's ass.
Yeah, baby, I really want that pussy. Just give it to me.
So fucking disgusting. It was so disgusting. And then I was like, you couldn't have just put your mouth down there for a little bit? Like, enough would have. We could have gotten this whole party started without you, like, spitting on me. Like, I'm not into that.
Oh, he could have gotten a unicorn spit also. That's like a flavored kind of thing.
He must have got all his techniques from porn.
Yeah, well, and the thing is like, if it's not going in because it's dry, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
You're doing something so wrong. Yeah. It was. I know we were drunk and stuff, but man.
Well, that was rape. That was rape. You should have reported him.
I should have reported him. You're right. That was rape. I can't make decisions on my own, even though like I was the one that like.
It's not too late. According to feminists, it's not too late. It's never too late. Any length of time afterwards, right?
Oh, and him spitting on you, that could be a hate crime.
Oh,
yeah, it
no,
could be hate
that
crime.
would
I'm
be
bisexual.
assault. It would be assault.
Assault?
Oh, sexual assault because it was on your vagina.
Yeah.
Sexual assault, rape, and a hate crime because I am a protected class not only by being a woman but by being bisexual. So it was a hate crime.
Yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So did everyone watch the stream she did with MGTOW, or like is that just me?
No.
Have you not seen it?
Wait,
fuck.
you gotta be more specific. Who?
Angie, Stutter in Soliloquy. She's the one on camera with
I
the.
warned a lot of people not to watch it. I was like, if you care about me at all, like, it's gonna make you really angry, or it's gonna make you really uncomfortable because, like, he took it down since.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, didn't he take down everything though?
Is this the angry Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
took it down after the SBA.
The lady. Yeah. He took it down after that. He took off all of his videos after that.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
well-
said he was going to VidMe, but now I guess he's going to be back on YouTube and also Minds and
Of
Discord.
course. Yeah.
And
The thing is, he's got all his fans on YouTube, and if you look at his subscribers, they're dwindling because he stopped posting videos. So, it was always a matter of time before he thinks, "Fuck, I've got to go back on YouTube."
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like, it was the lady that did my documentary. That's how she found me. We watched a little bit of it for the part, and she's like, "I have to shut this off. Like, I can't watch this again. I'm sorry." Like,
the thing, yeah, you know what? It was hard to watch, and I'm not taking the piss, but it was kind of hilarious.
it was pretty fucking hilarious. Well, and the thing is like he couldn't pick up on my satire and my sarcasm and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, "Oh please, oh God, I'm so sorry. Like, did you not understand that I was fucking joking?" Like,
But,
It
I
doesn't
like
look
that.
like he can pick up on anything. He doesn't seem too smart.
well, and
No, he's
I
not.
lied
That's
a
why he
lot
doesn't
of the
like me
stream.
because I lay into him and he can't do anything about it. Even when I'm just like joking casually, he can't handle it because he just doesn't have the mind for it. He's not
Well, the thing is-
sharp enough.
No,
Maybe autistic or something. Like, I don't know.
no, he is definitely autistic. If you go back and watch the video where he claimed he was leaving YouTube, it was no original thoughts at all, mindless pop culture quotes, and him attempting to play the victim. Did you even see the part where he said that the skeptic community didn't appreciate free speech or something like that without giving any real examples?
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was
No.
like,
I'll be honest, I can't watch his videos. Ever since he started doing, like, I saw a couple where he was doing like so and so was a feminist, and it just dribble all the way through, like, oh, shoe in the head, like how she could have AIDS. Like, you don't want to sleep with her because you don't know if she has AIDS. How do you know she doesn't have AIDS, guys?
You know what?
Well,
You know
all
who he
women
reminds
have
me of? So much of. Have you guys ever seen the episode of SpongeBob where the guy with the pickles, and he starts getting angry and he's like, "You forgot the pickles," and he's like hiding him under his that episode. That guy. That's who he fucking reminds me of.
Yeah, it's funny. Fucking Lacey White Knighted you, Angie. He went on a stream and he shouted at him when he was drunk.
I loved it. It was adorable.
He's a mangina now.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
what do you call it when women come to the defense of other women?
It's still white knighting.
Okay, because if I had known about that stream, I would have come to
White princess.
Stuttering's defense. I would have chewed him a new one. I'm a bitch on Twitter.
Well,
Actually-
it was ridiculous because, like, I just
Like
fucking sat there and took it. Like, I was just like, whatever. I'm not gonna fight back with him because
That's the fucking thing. I don't know how you did that because I don't know about me, but anyone that's watching it is probably like calling for you to go crazy at him. You know, they're like, "Oh, just fucking say something, call him a cunt or whatever."
well, 6 years customer service experience.
Customer
in
service?
inner city.
I
Customer
need-
service.
I need to
Customer
find out what
service.
that job is.
But
Sounds good.
fucking,
Yeah.
I work at an inner city motel. I get screamed at by crackheads like all the fucking time.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, this is no different. This is every other day to me. Like, I'm just not getting paid for this. So
I like
you
that.
wasted it out.
I like that bit. There's a bit where he's, ranting at you for about 10 minutes, and then he's talking about how the fuck do you expect to achieve equality if, men and women are equal and blah, 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 blah. And he gets to the end, he's like, how what do you say to that? And you're like, what's your suggestion?
Yeah.
And then there's just a huge silence, and he's just like, like at that
I
point,
know
I'm
what you're
like,
trying to do. Yeah.
On
That
his
made me laugh.
on his latest videos, though, he's focusing on Jeff Holiday again. Yay!
Oh, is he doing
yes,
that
he
again?
is. He did a couple. He said that he lost friendships in the skeptic community, but he didn't claim ownership over it. It is his own fault that he lost those friendships.
He's a logo now.
He's playing the victim.
Well, that's the thing. You can't fucking. That's the chemical warfare of the internet. You can't threaten to dox people. Like
exactly. Well, and the thing about it is I'm pretty sure that he probably considered me a friend, and even and Kristen too. And I wouldn't even. Both of us were like, we're not your friends, maybe acquaintances, and that's actually a pretty loose term too. I mean, we talked on occasion, but I'm nothing substantial.
Yeah. Would you say Angry MGTOW is Angry MGTOW the male version of Christy Winters?
He pretty
much. No, that's different animals entirely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like but the thing about Christy Winters is she has that sociology indoctrination going. She can't see the world outside of those sociological glasses. Angry MGTOW has butthurt glasses. He can't see anything outside of his own butthurt. Two completely different animals.
Yes.
Well, I could see the similarities though too. I mean, Christy doesn't really seem like she can talk to people, and the same with it. It's the same thing with Angry. He has a hard time. He's very socially awkward, extremely socially awkward. And Christy Winters, I don't think that she could actually really approach someone civilly because she thinks she's better than everyone else.
Well, and they both whine and they both complain about doxing.
Did you ever see that Sargon debate
with Christy Winters?
Yes, with Christy Winters.
You know what? I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and I know he kind of loses that one.
Yeah. Well, the thing is the reason Christy won is because, quite frankly, Sargon's ego. Sargon let her pick the battle. I mean, she picked every single bit of that battle, and she picked it to her strengths.
Well, I'd never do a stream. Like, if I had a problem with somebody, I'd just talk it out, in a normal conversation. I'd never do it in some, university-style debate where you both get an open in 10 minutes, and you've got to use, citations every second.
That's my bread and butter, though.
Well, see, I would, if you made it just open forum, I would, crush her just because I've actually lived. I've actually been in the real world, and I've actually interacted with an enormous amount of real people who've gone through real problems, not just the shit she sees in textbooks, that she gets all her information third hand.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I get it straight from the sources, and I actually know what problems do exist in the world. And there's a lot of universal issues out there. And they just kind of chalk it up to being, it's really only this group that has those problems that's highly oppressed. And it's like, well, no. It's fucking all of them. Everybody who lives in poverty has the same fucking issues. It doesn't matter your skin tone. It doesn't matter your gender. It truly doesn't.
Unless you're Native American, please give me back my land.
Hey, actually, as it turns out, I'm Native American too. You guys will never believe it, but I'm Native American.
Stop appropriating my culture.
Stop appropriating your culture. Look, I got a kind of tan from being out in the sun. So I'm getting there.
Hashtag you can't wear my skin.
I'm Italian.
A little bit in me, but
I was going to trick you into meeting up with me, and then I was going to skin you, and you caught me.
I'm Italian, so you
have some of those Nazi scalps.
I'm just going to go for a cigarette, so I might not be very talkative, and I might mute my mic because I'm going outside. So if it's a bit, you're getting too much wind.
So does everyone on YouTube smoke? Is that what this is? Because I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think so.
I felt real shitty about it too for a little bit, my smoking and doing it on live streams. And my first live stream, I wouldn't smoke because I was like, I can't fucking it's gonna be so weird. I smoke in my bathroom, and now I'm like, I don't give a shit. I have live stream laying on my couch. I don't give a fuck.
I would if I could, but I smoke outside, so it makes it difficult. I can't exactly carry my whole setup outside with me.
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult.
Well, and I got the laptop, which makes it easy. So, but when I move, I'm gonna have my little studio and weather strip the door and stuff and make it into a little, 60s, 50s style smoking room.
I probably owe a gal a full pack of cigarettes.
You were bumming smokes off him the whole time?
Pretty
you
much.
owe Egal more than just that.
Bumming fans.
Well, you know,
Yeah, we need
it
a
was
part
trade
two.
off. You know, he was bumming smokes, I was bumming him. It's all good.
God, I love, like, I haven't laughed so hard in quite some time at the look of disgust and shame on your face as you were doing it to Roy. That was classic. I'm so glad somebody screen capped that.
I
That was
screen capped
great.
it. Oh my god, I screen capped it.
I watched
name-
that with my husband in the room, and he's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "Magic."
Yeah. I don't think our videos are for everybody.
No, but I love him.
I think if people saw more than one video and got used to your style of comedy, they would like them. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll have to admit it took me a couple videos to really figure out what your guys' angle was. Like, are they serious?
It took me 2 videos to figure it out. I love it.
Something like that, yeah.
I fell in love with the first video I watched.
Yeah, what was the
yeah,
first
the
one? I
first
saw
time.
the one you did with Suit on that really freaky French education video.
Yeah, the thing about Roy and Lacey is I had no idea who they were until I saw all over my Twitter feed one day Egal giving it to Roy, and I'm all like, well, I have to investigate what this is about. And then after that, I streamed with Roy, and I got to know these guys, and I do enjoy their content quite a bit.
I found them because they spam the shit out of Twitter.
Oh, but they're so sweet and adorable, and they have 2 dogs, and I'm gonna steal Lacey from Roy.
Not if I don't steal him first.
Yeah, match
I think
made.
everyone has that kind of mindset. They want to steal Lacey from you, Roy.
Fine, I'll
He's
steal
so
Roy
cute.
from Lacey. If everyone's gonna do that, then damn, I'll steal Roy.
At least someone wants
Yeah.
to.
That beard, though, like I will never have a beard that sweet, so I am super jelly.
It's a
He
good
needs
beard.
There you go.
He showed me. He
I
sent me
got-
pictures of him when he was a teenager. I loved it. Roy was so cute. I'm sure that's probably what every guy wants to hear, but he was.
Well, you know what? Cute's better than ugly.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
All
I
right,
was
Lacey.
I was pretty busted looking when I was a teenager. I actually found a video of me on YouTube from when I was a teenager, and I was watching it and cringing at just how like weird looking I was. And no one will ever get that link.
I never attempted YouTube at all, even though I desperately wanted to for like 10 years probably. I wanted, like, ever since Vlogbrothers started, I was like, I want to do YouTube. And
I
So-
started like 7 years back or something, but I quit because I was very much like I am now, but I was a centralist, and that pissed off both sides of like the whole like atheist/Christian debate, because I really didn't give a shit about either side. So I was just like pointing out the hypocrisy, and they both hated me for it. So all those videos are gone.
back in the good old days when it was atheists versus Christians,
Yeah, exactly.
now it's like this like huge thing that's just devolved into fucking nonsense.
Oh yeah, giant clusterfuck.
Yeah, very few people give a fuck about the Christians v atheists anymore. Very few
Well, it
people.
seems like a majority of people are atheists. It's at least like from everyone that I've fucking seen.
Well-
Atheist.
on YouTube. I meet a lot of Christians in my daily life.
I don't. Well, it's probably the city I
Oh.
live in, though, because like I said, it's super liberal.
I gotta say that I know several Christian YouTubers who are quite open about it, and they have no problem. They're in our community.
Yeah.
And then there's also a bunch of agnostic ones who are just like on the fence because they don't really give a crap.
Right.
So there is a variety. It's just nobody really talks about that anymore.
I mean, even was it TJ's rebranded his channel to just TJ instead of the Amazing Atheist.
Right.
Like,
That's
All died off.
Yeah, a lot of the Christian YouTubers that I know they just don't want to argue that point anymore. Really, it's like believe what you want to believe, and I'll believe what I will believe. Kind of thing.
Yeah, there's
Right.
bigger fish to fry.
Exactly.
Now there is. Like, we've all kind of unified, like, on this one giant, like, this cause of, like, what is happening in the world right now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's
No
anti
kidding.
stupid.
Well, yeah, like I've got a Baphomet tattoo, and I still have like Christians and stuff that watch my videos and everything, and like I've talked about it before, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Weird.
Yeah. It's not like the UK is not a particularly sort of religious country, so you know, you don't. I don't know about like America and stuff, but you don't really get like, for the most part anyway, my generation, they've not really been force-fed religion at all.
It kind of depends on where you live in the United States.
Yeah, well, the thing about the UK is they had all that animosity versus the Anglicans and the Catholics for hundreds of years. But by the time your current Queen Elizabeth and her dad came around, they were really kind of sick of the whole Catholics versus Anglican thing. So they attempted to ease the tensions and kind of just started easing out religion, and it actually worked.
Yeah, I mean, I know like Europe is way less religious than the UK as well. Like in Scandinavia, like they're pretty much just all atheists.
Pretty much. Oh, I mean, here at least in Norway, there are a few people who are quite religious. We also have a bunch of, I'd consider extreme Christians, various cults and sects and whatnot. But the majority of Scandinavians are, atheist or don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't actually vary in their lives.
I would say that where I was in Canada, there's a lot of religious people, but it's I don't know. Not the only ones who kind of like beat you over the head with it are the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they bombed my house. They're like, we came home and found pamphlets on our doorstep, and we're like,
Oh shit! When I lived in the country, they were stopping by my house like almost on a weekly basis.
Oh yes. We get that out here. We actually have a Jehovah's Witness church out and abouts around here. It's quite funny because if you're not paying really close attention, you will get the occasional knock at your door.
No, the best story I have for the Jehovah's Witness was my brother-in-law was at home one day and his door was open. He was cleaning his firearm because he hunts. And Jehovah's Witnesses walk up to his door. It's wide open, and they see him. He just continues cleaning his gun. He doesn't flinch, doesn't move. He just stares at him. And next thing you know, they start backing away.
Oh God. Yes. I don't know why this reminded me of this, but like in the city centre, Manchester city centre, there's a couple of monks that go around like giving people like free books and stuff. And they came up and give me a CD once, and in his sort of approach line was great. He just comes up to me, he's like, "You all right, mate?" I'm like, "You all right?" He's like, "Are you wearing socks?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, gives me a CD. He's like, "Well, this is gonna rock them off."
That works.
Yeah.
I had oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was just like monk rock. I've never heard of monk rock before, and I've still got the CD somewhere. But yeah, no, that's so
like chanting.
Oh, it's terrible. It's like really sort of friendly gay rock music.
So just like Christian.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Because when I think monk, I think of like the what is it, the Gregorian chanting or something along those lines.
That's Catholic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my sister's a music teacher. She told me all about it.
Oh, all right.
So you're thinking the Hindu monks or something like that, the ones that live in Tibet.
I don't know. I'm thinking of the ones who chant. Oh, just all that kind of stuff. To like rock music. It'd be so weird.
The thing about Christianity, or at least religion in America, is we also have Scientologists here.
Oh my God.
And if you go into the wrong mall on the wrong day, you will be accosted by some very friendly people. And I have to say very friendly in that particular tone, because you can't say anything bad about how they're presenting themselves, because they are amazingly friendly. But if you give them, too much of your time, they will. All right. So better yet, I'll just give you my quick little anecdote. I go into a mall and some very friendly guy comes up to me and he's all like, "Oh, hey, how are you feeling today?" I'm like, "I'm feeling all right, I guess." And he's like, "Oh, have you ever heard of Dianetics?" And I'm like, this sounds familiar. So he brings me over to this kiosk at the mall, and he's got this little, what looks like a volt reader with 2 tin cans coming out of it. And he's like, here, hold these, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So he asked me a series of questions, and the little meter the little needle on the meter didn't move at all. And eventually he asked me a question that strikes right at home, and the needle jumps, and he's like, oh, man, here, I have the solution to your problems. And he starts pulling out pamphlets. He's like, hey, oh, here, you should read this. You should read this. Here, I'm going to give you this catalog with a bunch of books on it that you should definitely read. And if you ever need to come back, we have a church right in downtown, and he gives me a little map with the thing, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I started reading through it, and I'm all like, oh my God, this is Scientology.
Your feet
and so
are too high.
Yeah. And so I smile and slowly start backing away, because I did a little bit of research on Scientology after I saw that episode of South Park. I'm like, no, there's no way that they can actually believe this stuff. And yeah, they do. They believe that stuff. And
I got a bunch of L. Ron Hubbard books from someone once, and I didn't know what the fuck who he was. And then I found out, and I promptly got rid of every single one of them.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, don't they? Like, you've got to pay more money to, like, go higher up in it. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was it Kirstie Alley paid like $500 million to attain like the highest rank or one of the highest ranks you can get?
Well, don't they give you like a little scroll written by Hubbard or whatever? And
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I was watching. There's an interesting thing about it. Like Joe Rogan had Louis Theroux on his podcast, and he's talking about it, and he's like, yeah, well, what happens? Like the highest thing you get, I believe, is you get escorted into a little room, and they give you like a proper looking scroll type thing with some stuff written on it, and you're then allowed to see this scroll, and like they'll leave you with it for like 5 minutes. They'll come back and they'll be like, do you comprehend? And if you say yes, like you're done, you get out of there. But you get as much time as you want to read this thing and comprehend it. Like, I mean, I think you can find out what it says. It's been leaked, but yeah, it's all a bit retarded.
It says you're a fucking moron.
What's up, my fellow Nazis?
Yeah, mate.
Hey, what's up, my Nazi?
Einstein.
How's everyone doing today?
I am doing fairly decent.
Magic.
Very well, thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I apologize. I would have done this on our main channel. We'd have tons more viewers, but we've still got that strike from Riley Dennis. So
Wait, what strike? What
It was
happened?
gone already.
no, it goes on the 13th of next month, I think.
Oh.
What happened? I don't know the story yet.
Oh, well, we did a video on Riley Dennis in the style that we usually do our videos. So it was stupid and over the top, and I think we go search him for the elusive gay person in the woods, because he's like, how if you don't have gay characters on TV or you keep killing them off, how are we even supposed to know that gay people exist or something he was saying?
That is brilliant, and that is a brilliant way to go at that too.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
That's
So
where the dildo came from.
Yeah,
No.
so we called it like the Queer Bitch Project, and it's all like found footage, like sort of style, like the Blair Witch, and yeah, and it got flagged for bullying and harassment, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, it wasn't bullying and harassment in any form, really. The only thing I did, which may have crossed the line, was I called her or him or it a couple names at one point, but
That'll do it. That'll do it.
You made fun of somebody. How
Wait a
dare you
minute,
make
a lot
fun
of
of someone?
people may call names, but they normally don't get struck.
well, the whole joke is that like Roy's a really ignorant fuck, right? Like, and Lacey's always there, like rolling his eyes as I'm saying this outrageous bullshit. So the joke's kind of on the character's ignorance. And then afterwards, everyone, gangs up on me. I got a bunch of clips from loads of people, and they call me a cunt basically, and I attempt to drink bleach or something like that at the end.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know. I called a raging brain cripple, and that was about it.
I think I've
So, like, you know what's funny about bullying and harassment? You don't even have to say anyone in particular's name. You can just talk. Like, I was talking to my friend the other day, and I like slapped him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, what's up, gay boy?" And I fucking walked away. And like the next week, I got like some type of fucking harassment thing. Someone like said I was harassing somebody. My friend didn't give a shit. My friend did not give a shit about it. It was somebody from across the fucking aisle who's this fat SJW piece of shit who always gets on my fucking nerves on Facebook with that shit. I fucking did it, and she was like, "Oh, this offends me because he called him gay and slapped him on the side." It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh god, I call Lacey like unspeakable things. The amount of shit I've said to him, and he just brushes it off. He doesn't give a fuck, and it's like it depends how it's meant, right? No one gives a shit about context. Like they won't take into account the intricacies of what you're implying.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they just look at it like it would be written down, and they just take it like however they want to.
like I mean, like in our little community, like calling someone a cunt is almost a term of endearment, right?
Yeah, it's like a Nazi.
Yeah. So, and you could obviously sit there and be like, "Oh, that was a horrible thing to say." But
well, like the HR person was just like, "Well, you know what? I see that you called him a gay, and you know that's not okay. Okay, like we can't be having you just making fun of people. That's like." First off, it was a joke. I have no problem with gay people in the slightest, so I don't know why this is a big fucking deal to you. But here, let me sign this fucking paper so I can get on with my life, because apparently calling someone gay is the worst offense out of anything.
Don't come near the military if they think that's
I'm in the
insulting.
fucking military. That's the thing.
Oh my
I'm
God.
in the fucking military. I fucking call people gay all the time, and I never get turned in for that shit. I work at a fucking geek squad for like a couple weeks, and now they're fucking like, "Oh, you can't call people gay." Stupid.
That's retarded because I'm still in the military and we do it all the time, but we never get gigged for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you all right, Ed?
This is Ed on a stream.
Oh, no.
Everybody's terrible except me.
There we go.
Yeah, it's
Hey, I need to tweet out the link to this so we can get some more viewers on here.
Well, I know I did. It got retweeted a couple times, but
If
could be the time of day. I'm not sure.
Well, if you guys
I
send me out the link, I could probably get a few people.
I was getting caught up in Adventure Time.
Wait, is no one gonna white knight for an intro because clearly Kristen has taken over his account?
Listen here, Kristen.
He's never said it's sexier.
Don't you mess
Listen
with my
here.
boy. Don't you mess with my boy.
I don't know if he is your boy. Are you some dude's boy now?
Some dude's boy?
I guess so.
Some dude's boy.
Isn't boy racist or something?
Who's the dude?
His name's Politipod. Are you Politipod's boy?
Probably.
Oh, gay.
Probably.
Okay.
He's so, you know what? He's so much my boy that he doesn't even follow me back on Twitter. That's how much
He-
my boy is.
He likes to be selective. He still hasn't followed me back.
Oh, that's Lacey didn't follow me for like a month.
Where is Lacey?
Oh, I don't know. He's in work. He's in work being gay. Yeah, he's probably skipping around with a mop, dancing like a fucking scene out of, Gone with the Wind or some shit. Not Gone with the Wind. What's that other one? Yeah, the dancing one where he's singing in the rain. What's that called?
You act like there's something wrong.
Oh, that's
Oh man, I forgot.
Well, it doesn't matter
What you're
anyway.
talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the homosexual community, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Rip.
Preston, I diss Ed hard in this next video we're doing.
oh
Yes.
man, you
I
getting
go for-
blasted.
I go pretty hard on him. I'm not gonna lie.
How hard are you going?
There's a joke.
well,
in
sweet.
it. I'm like, what do I say now? I've forgotten it. Oh yeah, no, it's I'm like, I trust
Well,
women
don't
about.
spoil it.
What the fuck? Well, I've got to clear it with him because the people are gonna be like, oh, you got beef with him now.
You know who?
Yeah.
You ruined in the surprise.
Listen.
No, it's
You know
not.
what?
No, he's gonna say.
Ed.
Oh,
how
sorry
dare
about
you-
that.
How
Oh,
dare
Ed's
you,
here.
Ed.
God damn it.
Ed, how dare
No.
you share Angry McTouse tweets? You You mean man? How dare you?
Yeah.
You imbecile.
You mangina.
You mean China?
You cuck.
Hey guys, I gotta take off. So
Are you gonna?
I will see you.
Bye.
Take off that bro.
Bye.
See you, soliloquy.
Angie, wait, are you there?
Yes.
I bet. Yeah, are you doing what I think we're going to do after this?
I'm probably going to. Yes.
All right.
Send
Yeah.
it.
All right. Nice one.
Yep. I'll leave you guys to fill in the blanks. All right. Bye.
All right. I'll see you later.
It involves
Well, that was
batteries and vibrating objects.
It doesn't have to involve batteries. You can plug it in.
Oh god.
I
don't
mind
know, electricity and
solar
water
power.
always kind of scares me.
I've got a vibrator plugged into a potato. You know that does generate electricity.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's not for me
What do you
though.
think generates more
Silence.
electricity? People or potatoes?
Ants.
People by far.
Have you not seen The Matrix?
Well, I mean, it's not a lot. I wonder what would happen if they did replace people with potatoes in the Matrix. I guess it wouldn't be that much big of a deal.
Let's just be honest.
Got
Keanu Reeves is the biggest potato in Hollywood.
Hey,
Can you believe
He was
they're
John
doing
Wick.
another one?
Yeah, that's like the
Shut
best
up.
movie ever.
that is like the best movie ever.
No, it's not.
Hey, it's good. It's good. I'll give it that.
I'm not
It's
saying
one of the
it's
best
not good.
Keanu movies
I'm
ever.
saying it's not the best movie of all time, though.
Oh no,
I would
but
beat
for
the shit
Keanu
out of
Reeves,
anybody over a puppy.
Listen. I don't know if you know this, but The Room is the best movie of all time.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
you're tearing me
Oh, hi,
apart, Lisa.
Mark.
Oh hi,
You're
Mark.
tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi,
You know what?
Mark.
I have watched that movie like 4 times, and it doesn't stop being funny.
It just makes me have heartburn.
You know what? I haven't seen it once because I just don't know that I can do it.
Don't
I've
do
seen a
it.
lot of shitty
It's
movies.
totally
stupid.
worth it. It's totally worth it. It's
No, it's
awesome. It is
not.
You're
hilarious.
just a little chicken.
Well, see, I would have to be heavily intoxicated for that to work.
Bro, it's the funniest
Oh,
movie. I've
yes,
heavily
ever
yes,
seen.
stoned.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Get drunk and watch
Oh
that
my
movie.
god!
Oh,
This is my next favorite movie. Oh my god, they're eating him, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my
That's a
god!
lie. I never hit
Yeah.
you. I
Bro,
never
true.
hit you, white girl.
What?
I never hit you. You're lying.
I never said anything about hit. What?
No, you don't get it. It's
She's
from
doing Tommy Wiseau.
Oh,
from-
geez, sorry.
yeah.
I have not seen The Room though, but Ed really wants me to.
Do you understand life?
Ed,
I'm
Ed,
very confused.
you're tearing me apart, Ed.
I got distracted by a white bitch over here laying down, stomach up for me.
Is that a cat?
What?
No, it's a
bitch.
dog.
It's a literal.
Puppers.
Have you seen Birdemic?
No.
That was
What
like
is it called?
Birdemic.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I cringed too hard. I couldn't finish it.
He
Oh,
pulls out a
that's-
gun. He's like, "You're gonna sell me that gas."
He forces it. Like he doesn't like rob the gas. He's got a gun. He forces him to sell him the gas at gunpoint.
I'm gonna make you sell me that gas, boy. I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
you extra for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so fucked up. Like he's trying to make some kind of an environmental sort of statement, like, "Oh, we're destroying the planet."
It's because of
But
the
it-
bird flu. The bird flu virus.
Oh God, it gets so lost in translation. It's a great
It's so
film.
bad.
Have you guys seen Dave and Tucker versus Evil?
Oh, Dale and
Oh,
Dale and
love
Tucker,
that.
yeah, I
Oh,
love that
yeah.
movie.
that is
That's
legitimately one of the best horror movies I've seen
Yeah.
in years. It's not even that scary. It's just really fucking funny and really well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Directed.
funny, not scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will like anything with Alan Tudyk in it.
If you're talking
pretty
about
much.
weird,
Is that the
if
fat
you're
guy?
talk-
Stop talking.
Heresy,
about that.
Sam. Heresy.
I'm sorry.
if you're talking about some weird shit, have you seen the Greasy Killer?
The what?
No.
The Greasy Is it called the Greasy Killer? I think it is called the Greasy Killer. It's about like a
McDonald's, I'm sure. It's about
oh god, watch it. It's kind of great, but it's terrible at the same time. Like it's about two guys, like father and son. Like one's middle aged and one's old, and his dad is secretly a a serial killer called the Greasy Killer, and he smothers himself in grease naked, and he murders
The
people.
Greasy Strangler?
Oh yeah, no, that's it, the Greasy Strangler.
They're just looking it up on IMDb.
Yeah, sorry.
What's that? The Thanksgiving one.
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Lord.
He fucks a lady in it. It's a turkey. Fucks a lady.
Anything Lovecraft is the best.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
This is why we're all disturbed in the head, because we watch movies like this.
That and because we're Nazis.
Yeah, good point.
Tom.
Okay,
I grew
might
up
be
on
the-
Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, man. That stuff's just like Bugs Bunny to me.
Oh my god, now I'm being oppressed by oppressive hubby. I have to go get him dinner. Damn it!
Yeah.
What?
The only
Didn't
thing
have
that-
sandwiches ready?
No, I have to go get him pizza. Fuck.
Hey, get me a pizza while you're at
Sounds
it.
good.
Yep.
Pineapple.
Listen,
Pineapple.
No.
Heresy.
Pineapple.
Listen, I'm gonna go out and have a cigarette. Okay, I might mute my
Don't
mic.
get lost.
Oh, so you're bailing out on your own stream.
Yeah, I that's what I do. What did I do the last time? I started this stream and it ended after 5 minutes because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
can't
left one
find
account
out.
and joined on another.
Yeah, I'm hosting it from a laptop, but I'm talking through my phone. This is where I'm at. So, you know.
I mean, you could be like me and just have like some random stream that you were supposed to like only have for like an hour, and then just have like fucking Kraut and T and Sargon come on for no fucking reason.
Oh, no, the thing was right. No. I mean, PewDiePie wanted to join, and so did Sargon. But I was like, fuck them guys. I'm not selling out on my mates. I know what's my bread and butter. So yeah, I didn't send them the link.
Well, at least you didn't fall asleep on your own stream.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, God. That will never stop being funny. I have watched that like 4 or 5 times. That was great.
Oh, what's that waiting? That's not me.
I got one better. How about taking ambient than live streaming?
I think that would be better.
I did that. I didn't mean to
God.
do that.
You should send me some, and then we'll stream.
What about taking
ambient high stream.
LSD and then streaming?
Yo, Kristen, my mate watches your videos. Like, I don't know how he found you because I'd not mentioned you to him, but I guess he found you through like a clip in one of our videos or something.
Oh.
And he, no, he couldn't have done actually because that stream was before that. But anyway, he found your channel and he watched that stream and he was like, he thought it was like the most funny thing he's ever seen in his life. The fact that you just fell asleep in the background.
The best live stream I've ever seen is when Jeff Hardy bombed Angry MGTOW and FDA stream.
Wait, who? Jeff
Holiday.
Holiday.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Somebody's
Carl's
been watching
Hardy.
too much wrestling.
Rip.
All right, guys, I'm going to mute myself for a second.
I'll go mute myself for a second. Smoke a fag.
Hey, Kristen.
That's such a bad impression.
Wait, Lacey's there?
Fuck all like me.
Is,
Hey,
this,
I didn't sound already.
is that Kristen is better?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Oh, so I'm a Dindro now.
Oh, my. Oh.
I'm getting. Oh, this is stereotyping. I'm getting pretty offended by this, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit.
Wait, who are you, faggot?
Oh,
No,
Oh, that's
What?
Kristen. All right, so hold on a second. Let me just do something real quick. Why,
he's
hey
gonna
there,
pull out his
Kristen.
dick.
How you doing?
oh.
You can put it back onto the no cam. There you
Rip.
go.
Oh, that's so mean.
No. It's actually preferred because so many people have been like, "Oh my God, Marty is so cute." Yeah, like
You know how many
stop
fucking
it.
streams I've seen in the last 2 days after you got that fucking webcam that people just fangirl about you? That's fucking ridiculous.
yeah,
It's
What about this?
they're
Is
like,
it-
oh my God, Marty!
When you say fangirl, do you mean 46-year-old men that dress in anime clothes?
Yes, that is exactly what he means.
Obviously.
Wait,
He
I'm
doesn't
not
have the
46.
voice. I'm sorry, Marty. You don't have the voice for me to fangirl over you.
Oh,
Who do you like?
Do I, Foxy? Do I have the voice?
Ah,
Oh, fuck
Undoing
you!
has a
No,
voice.
no.
Undoing has a voice.
do I got the voice, mate? Is it me?
Undoing
It's on my
has a
mate.
voice.
Oi, quit
Mate,
listening
it's
to
me.
me.
You don't
That
like
is
this
a terrible
sexy
cock.
accent?
You gotta be able to moan really sexy like.
Yeah. Yeah, girl.
You're all doing Cockney accents. I'm not a Londoner.
No, yeah.
I'm proper.
What are you from West England?
Manchester, North.
Oh, hey,
North.
fuck you, mate.
Wow.
Liverpool's where it's at, bitch.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, as soon as you said it, yeah, I can totally hear the similarities between
We're
you
not
and
all
Cog.
racist. We only hate Manx.
Well, I'm from the same, Cox in Manchester, and so is Big Dicko.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when I was there, the difference in accents between them, it's like you really can't tell. Especially when you find out the Big Dickos from there, and it's like, how the hell did that accent and that accent come from the same region?
You know, I went out. I went out for dinner with Big Dicko. We had a lovely time.
If you guys had to,
Did he let you walk him home too afterwards?
No, he walked me to the pub afterwards.
And he gave him a big old smooch on the cheek before he let him inside.
Did he hold your jacket?
Do you know what's weird? I can't.
No, he threw it on a mud puddle on the ground so he could walk over it.
Do you know what's weird?
Classy.
Do you know what's weird though? Like I can't see the well, obviously, but I can't hear the similarities between like you and Cog and say Charming Man. Charming Man sounds completely different. Like even though you guys are like walking distance from each other.
Yeah. Right. Is he Manchester?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
We had an interesting talk about it one night.
What do y'all think of American accents?
Yeah, I got a question. Without knowing me, where do you guys think I'm from?
Kentucky.
A shithole.
I mean, fuckhead.
I'm gonna guess Kentucky.
I wonder why
Midwest.
you think of Midwest. Okay.
I knew that from before you actually told me. You have a Kentucky.
That's why I told you not to say anything.
He has a Kentucky accent.
No,
See,
It says I have an accent, but I don't.
I have to say.
Try and guess mine. No one has been able to guess mine.
Georgia.
No.
Alabama.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado.
Connecticut.
No.
You two, I don't know. Foxy and Kristen sound very similar to me.
It's one of the Carolinas.
You both sound like.
Is it where you hear banjos?
It's 100% in the South.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's
in the
Louisiana.
South, but that's
It's Louisiana.
I
not
would
one of the
enjoy hearing
Carolinas?
banjos. I wouldn't take it as something to be afraid of. And they're like, yeah, if you hear banjos, you need to run away. And I'm like, but I like banjos.
I like racism.
It means you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
It means some fucking hillbilly's gonna make you his hill wife.
He's gonna make
One
me
of
like
his wives.
That's actually a very weird phenomenon. I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
phenomenon.
It's a
Phenomenon.
phenomenon. No, it's a weird phenomenon that happens in like Eastern Kentucky, West Virginia region. It's called blue skin. It's from the inbreeding between people that are
Oh
over
my
there.
god.
So it's like you have an actual hills have eyes.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. People get kidnapped all the time in the Appalachian region. That's why the Appalachian Trail is so dangerous, because there's a lot of people who travel on the road at night, like hikers and shit. They'll get kidnapped. They'll get kidnapped. By the fucking...
That's fucking nothing. In Manchester, every now and then, some drunk man will come over and offer you fish and chips.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Do you accept them?
No, it's always been injected full of Rohypnol, so no.
Do you have to reach into his pocket?
Oh, dude, some fucking...
Because I've been burned on more than one occasion on that.
Oh, some guy headbutted me by accident.
What is a
By
headbutt? Why
accident.
do y'all headbutt? Why do you headbutt? That makes no
Because they got thick ass skulls where their brain should be.
No, he gave me a flying headbutt in the chest because he fell over and he just fell onto me.
And landed on your zipper.
He bamboozled his ass.
It was.
This is the story he gives.
I jumped out of that fucking Peach Bailey stream to get beer, and on the way to the off license, like this drunk dude was stumbling down the street. And you know when you're walking to someone and you do that thing where you try to shimmy out the way, and then they try to shimmy out the way, and you both go to the same direction, and then you start a little dance.
Yeah.
Like, and then he just fell over into my chest and just fucking headbutted me.
And then
Was
you
that-
guys. And it
was that the
playing
stream?
Stranger
Oh, sorry, go
Things
ahead.
tonight. Oh, sorry.
Was that the stream where we all needed a few hot showers afterwards
Yeah.
to scrub off all the filth?
I should have interrupted you. That was terrible.
She got mansplaining over you.
Yes, because I am the man and the patriarchy, and I am always objectively correct, regardless of.
Kristen is better, more like Kristen is worser.
Oh,
boom!
Burns.
Boo.
This is getting a little too heated.
Yeah, right, booed him. That was terrible.
Shame this man. Shame him.
I appreciate bad jokes. That's why I love Alexa, because
you
she's
appreciate bad jokes.
Oh yeah, I love bad jokes. Alexa
You want to hear a
tells me
really
them all
bad
the
joke?
time. Yes, I love bad jokes.
Hey, how do you find Will Smith
Your
in the snow?
existence?
Yes, my
Hey, let's
existence.
all interrupt.
Hey,
Please, what
how
is a
do you
bad
find Will
joke?
Smith in the snow? You look for Fresh Prince. Yes.
My soul died.
Yes.
I am now one step away from cringing into a black hole.
My soul just died a little bit more right there.
Look at that. Our viewers just went down.
I'm not entirely too sure if this is true, right? But there was a guy from Liverpool, and he had a tattoo on his knee that said "You'll never walk alone," which is Liverpool Football Club thing.
Yes, I know. I'm a Liverpool fan.
And anyway, he was in the army, and he got his leg blown off.
God damn it.
Hang on. And now the tattoo reads, "You'll never walk."
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, that's the best. I
Oh.
want to shake his hand.
That's
That's
a real hero.
irony.
But there was a guy who got his. I don't know how true this is. My mate tells me these stories, but there was another dude, and he got his arm blown off, and around the stump, he's just got a tattoo that says "To be continued."
Nice. That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
I'm pretty sure y'all haven't seen this movie, but it's called Range 15, and there's a veteran. And at the very end of the movie, like one of the characters had her arms blown off while she was serving in Iraq. But the joke is she could take the vehicle. Doesn't have any arms.
Yeah. No, I saw that. It was a pretty good movie. That had Marcus Luttrell in it, right?
Yes, and
it does Matt Best's project with Eric Wada.
I think we're the only ones that've seen that movie.
It's like a veteran heavy thing though. That's probably why not many people have
They
seen
will
that.
never understand us.
Rip. Speaking of bad comedy, you guys should go watch this other Politipod. The fucking.
Oh yeah, let me get right on that.
You should
Stop
definitely go watch
plugging other stuff on somebody else's stream.
No, it's
by
not
the way,
me.
By the way, I'm Marty Asphelius. You should
Shut the fuck up.
It's irrelevant, mate. We're on.
It's not you. You are Politipod.
No,
Don't
there's
give us these
no. I'm
shenanigans.
the Politipod. There's another one called Politipod.
Oh well, screw that guy.
They're
He's just a
fucking.
knockoff.
There's three of them. One of them is a fucking fangirl for some stupid ass comedian. That's like all over fucking Twitter. And the other one's a failed actor / comedian who is, oh my god, his.
And the other one's a failed YouTuber.
Yes, the other one is a failed YouTuber. And the comedian had a demo reel for like a comedy stand-up show. His first joke is like, you guys look like pedophiles. Look at that girl. That girl you're with? She's an American Girl doll. Wow. Am I funny or what, guys? Ha. God, comedy, right?
Oh, there was a pretty good heckle. I might have said this before, but there was a comedian in a pub in the UK, and they just refurbished the pub anyway. So he's there, like going through his routine, and he's kind of dying on his ass. And one guy just like chirped up from the crowd, and he just says to him, he's like, "There used to be a pool table there." I was like, that's fucking impossible to come back from. Because if you're a comedian, you've got to sort of, roll with the punches and say something equally witty. I don't know how you come back from that heckle because it was pretty devastating.
You say there used to be a chair
Somebody
there.
say something that'll make me want to kill myself tonight, so I don't have to come back.
Kill yourself.
There used to be a pool table there. No, there you go. That's all it took.
Yeah.
In recent news, a comedian was found dead in his home.
Speaking of recent news, I'm going to push this a different direction. Have you heard about ISIS killing being killed by
Hello.
hogs.
By
Yeah,
what?
good.
Wild hogs are killing
Oh,
ISIS.
sick. What's up, man? I haven't seen
Oh,
you in
I
a while.
saw that.
That is the fucking irony of the century.
What's
Oh,
going on?
please.
This just appeared in my inbox.
Oh, hey, buddy. Deus Volt.
Oh, hey.
Keg
Sure,
Vault.
sick. How's it going?
That's
Oh,
pretty good, man.
sick. I forgot to tell you, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you make terrible videos and everything you do is bad. This is the real Adendro, and I don't ever want to speak to you again.
Well, that seems legit.
This is legit.
Yeah.
I'm actually rather confused. Why does Adendro keep changing voices?
It's because he's really a girl. He's trans.
Multiple personalities going here. What's going on?
He's gender fluid.
Yeah,
however many
gender
people-
fluid.
Very fluid.
Yeah.
Very, very fluid.
That's horrible. We just witnessed the end of a friendship.
Oh well. Fuck him.
You caught it on YouTube. Think of the views.
Think of all this
We'll have
sweet,
some,
sweet revenue you could produce from those.
We'll have some drama.
Get all the video responses
Somebody
going
fucking get
too.
Keemstar on the phone, please.
It's gonna be on the new Heat
Right.
Street.
Somebody get Keemstar.
Oh, I've got him trying to join, but like I prefer you guys, so he's one of them dudes that I'm not sending the link to either.
That's fair enough. So what
Yeah.
is actually going on? I've obviously missed.
Well,
zombie apocalypse.
according to CNN, North Korea is the greatest military power ever in history. That's what I'm getting.
Weapons. With fake weapons.
It's
No, I'm
funny because you look at it and it's like they're shooting far too many rounds for that not to be more explosions on that hill. I wonder what's going on there.
Look at the picture of the marching army with the AK-47s and the rocket launchers. The rocket launchers are covering up the spot where the magazine goes.
Do you guys remember an Old Spice commercial to where they like referenced North Korea, but they were like it had his Asian wife in the bed, and then it had I guess somebody that looked better than Kim Jong-un, but it was still like an Asian dude, whatever. And he was showering with Old Spice, and he was singing along to the song, and I was like, and at the end of it, it's like make love, not war, or something like that. And I was like, I wonder if he saw that, and that's kind of what domino effect is here today.
It's a good question. You should ask him that.
No, it was that shitty Seth Rogen, James Franco movie.
Dictatorship.
That was a
That was a good
funny-ass
movie.
That was fucking funny as shit, my man.
He's like, you know what I do get? Pussy. That was the best.
Everybody shut up for a second.
No.
Shut up. Shut up.
Orangey stripish, big dog.
I would mute people if my laptop wasn't, a relic and it's going to take a million years to get up and mute anyway. But I want to ask, Sick, are you ever going to come to Manchester and have a sword fight with me? That's not, wait, okay, hang on, not in a gay way. Not in a gay way.
I have intentions of assaulting you.
If you get like your costume together, like I've got a big medieval sort of sword fight that we could choreograph planned.
Well, if I don't have the sword in time, we'll just use like butter knives or something for human sakes.
We actually did a really
Spoilers.
Oh shit! Sorry. Well, I figured like everyone I get down to do a video, I can't always have them fuck me in the ass. Like we've got a bit of variety.
Yeah, you could. Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
Well, I had to say that could be the best outro.
Be a running joke.
That'll be my new intro.
Put it on a loop.
To the music.
Ego
Just,
fucking
yeah.
you in the ass. Just put it on a loop.
Have it as an after credits scene where like after all the credits are done and it fades out a couple seconds later, like 5:10, it fades back in and it's just that.
There you go.
Imagine
With
at
really
this
bad
point-
porn music.
I imagine at this point I would just fall in.
Oh
Because
no!
Yeah, after I've been there.
it's been done to death.
I'm still 28 for about a week. I've got elasticity still. It's fine.
A little bit.
So far.
Elasticity.
You ain't gonna have that long with the ego.
You can put a wet rubber band down there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they wouldn't tell the difference.
Oh god. I don't know why I put myself through this.
You love it.
For your comedy, for your art.
It's I don't know in what world that's considered art. But,
In the best world.
Yeah.
The only world.
I masturbate to all.
Wayne's World.
You know, do you reckon? Do you actually like? Because I was thinking about this. I think I DM'd you that, Christian. Do you reckon anyone's actually masturbated to that scene?
Definitely.
Oh, hands down. Hands
The
down.
what scene?
Rule 34 on it.
See.
Well, that is in itself a Rule 34 of itself.
I'm not gonna. There's some things that I'm not proud of that I've done that Ed has been in, and I rewatch just little bits of it.
Oh, sorry, but
Oh.
I have them bookmarked.
Oh god.
Have a bookmarked.
that's an interesting way to put it. God damn.
And this is a note. You too can end up with your favorite fucking YouTuber, I guess, if you just masturbate hard enough to their voice.
That's
Well,
Austin is my favorite YouTuber. I masturbate every night.
Oh, don't! You're giving people terrible advice here.
I'm getting the ultimate Patreon. What is it? The Patreon experience.
Oh, yes.
And if you donate
What would that
$250 to my Patreon, you get my private sex tape collection.
You get to come
it's
live
about
with
the
me.
people.
The guys' voices need to read porn. That's it.
What, like the fanfic porn?
Yeah, but like more erotica porn. Real porn.
Oh, was it that read 50 Shades of Grey, the guy who does Duke Nukem?
Oh, yeah, John St. John read 50 Shades of Grey out.
Amazing. That was really
I
funny.
personally loved Gilbert Godfrey reading that.
Oh, he's really good at doing it, actually.
Oh my.
Oh, wait, that reminds me. Seepage, you wrote that fan fiction, right?
Yes, I did with Tailed Feature.
What? How the fuck? How did you do a fanfic collab? That's weird. How did that come about?
That is weird.
I don't know. Peach
cool, though.
tweeted out, and she said that she wanted someone to write a fanfic with you guys and poisoning the well. I said, yeah. I can do that. And Tailed Feature popped up in the thread on Twitter and asked if I wanted to do a collab. So we got.
So he offered to collaborate with you in the writing of a gay fanfiction.
Yes, he did.
You know, that's reassuring to know that I did not do the gayest collab on YouTube.
Well, you were on top, so it wasn't the gayest.
Yeah, but
and I'm sure you
admit,
totally
man,
said
prior
no
to that-
homo first.
Yeah,
Oh,
for science, damn it.
you were
for
gay
science.
scientists, which is where I had to pause the video for about 5 minutes.
I have a feeling
Oh,
that
do you have to clean yourself
eventually-
off? That's
I have
fair.
a feeling that eventually Roy's going to do a video and it's just going to be a line of people lining up going, next.
Ultimate collab.
Well, I do. Oh, I start having crazy thoughts because I'm like, we have to keep getting it more and more extreme. So that could be in my future. I'll do anything for a couple of Patreons, you know.
I'll tell you what.
You'll do anything for a couple of views.
I'll do it.
You need to do the Riley Dennis
Dennis
thing. You need to do the Riley Dennis thing and review sex toys. You get views with that one.
He's already had one on his face.
Yeah. So he has them.
Yeah, Lacey's
Whose is
actual
that?
dildo. Lacey. It was his actual. It was his actual dildo, and I took it to the cheek.
After filming, was she like, "Oh, Roy, I forgot to wash it off"?
Oh, no.
God damn it, Lacey!
Oh my
no. He made sure that Lacey previously used it before.
It has to be authentic.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
No, I'm a method actor, and I couldn't convey the terror unless it was used. So, you know, he had to go with himself.
That's quite disturbing.
In front of you before he hit you with it.
Just to make, I had to make sure he went through with it. So, yeah.
knowing that was Lacey's actual dildo makes that scene much more hotter.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'd almost go back and watch it again if I could.
Idea.
Have you ever found your mum's dildo?
Yes.
I have.
It has
Yeah, you found your mum's dildo.
I found my sister's. That was pretty bad too.
I don't know. I found a dildo under the bed once, and I'm like, "What's this?"
Why is this under my bed?
I burned the house down.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's like, "Oh, your dad bought that for a joke." And I'm like,
Yeah, Betty bought it for a joke.
The reason why the kids are not allowed in the bedroom.
Why is this in Dad's
I found a blow-up doll, which was patched up inside my dad's back of my dad's wardrobe, my dad's sliding wardrobe. And he said, "Oh, it's a joke. I got it for a long time ago." I was like, "But why is it still inflated?"
And why does it amazing?
Why is it patched up?
That's awesome.
Joke.
Don't tell your mom about my affair.
I think a present puppy and some of his buddies are planning to buy one of those and put them in their first sergeant's.
My mom has a blow up doll. She calls him Roger, and it's a driving buddy because she can because the eco lanes in certain parts of the motorway only let you go for 2 drivers in the car or something. So she has a fake friend in the car so she can get into lanes.
There was something like that.
That's a good idea.
In New York, there was the guy that actually had one of those in his passenger seat, and the damn thing looked so real. Woman that they called the police, and the police broke into the car trying to save the elderly woman, and it turned out to be a fake doll.
I remember that. That was so funny.
Cops were pissed.
Speaking of inflatable dolls, did you guys see that there was a sting up in, I think it was Canada? There was a guy running a sex doll prostitution ring.
Oh,
is it really?
Yeah, he'd let them have sex with the sex dolls. He'd wash them out, and then he'd reuse them with other clients.
Is that really so bad?
He got raped.
I don't know. Would you class that as prostitution, though?
Yeah.
He got
It's just gross.
It is gross, but still.
Do you know the details of how he washed it out? Like, did he use at least like some kind of like rubbing
No, I don't know.
Stop asking for advice.
If you're going to hire a prostitute or even a sex doll that is used for prostitution, and you're worried about sanitation, why?
How embarrassing would it be to get herpes from a freaking doll?
Oh, that would be hilarious. I have no idea how I could not make fun of someone for that.
Oh, I know.
I've learned so much stuff about some of the people in the community. There's so many stories that they've told on live streams that I could tell you guys, but there's way too fucking many.
Do you think like the people that use like fruits and stuff, do you think that would be prostitution? They would take it up with the police or with like food and services?
Like food and services.
It's definitely unsanitary.
Wait, did they buy the fruit and then bring it home, or are they just fucking it at the store?
Oh my god! What the hell?
I'm sure they prep it at home.
Well, no, the melons you got to bring home to warm up in the oven.
I like it better. I would like it better cold. It'd feel refreshing.
No, just put your dick in hot apple pie.
Yeah, that's what we have pie.
Or a roast beef
This one
sandwich.
time at band camp.
Put your dick in a roast beef sandwich from Arby's.
I never used fruits because I just tend to fuck Lacey instead. He's always warm all year round.
He's the biggest fruit out there.
Yeah. Sorry, you're all right gaming and yelling. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm on my phone. I've got a weird sort of system rigged up so I can't see what the fuck anyone's saying.
I want some watermelon now.
Ooh, yummy. Isn't that racist though?
I'll be racist.
Only if it's with
fried chicken.
Fucking Blaxicans eating all my good watermelon.
I'll watch coonskin while I'm eating it.
Listen, I watch fucking Roots while I eat my watermelon and fried chicken.
That sounds good.
Wash it down with grape soda.
That's a good night.
I'll just ask my slave if it's okay to do that.
Hey, Jerome! Jerome, is it okay if I eat some watermelon and fried chicken with a grape soda?
Dude, have you got one of them house niggas?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god!
Nice.
All right. Who just got the vapors from the use of the word house nigga?
A little bit.
I got Foxy because she's a Southern Belle, man. She always gets the vapors.
I got an erection.
I got the vapors now.
The vapors.
Well, I already had an erection, so.
I got the hard-ons.
Where's my fainting couch? I need my fainting couch.
I have the flaccid dick.
It's okay.
I got the whirlwind.
Someone download this stream before Roy can take it down, so I can get a sound bite of Sam saying, "I got a flaccid dick." I will turn that. I will add that to a soundboard, and every time I'm in a live stream, like just randomly out of nowhere, you will hear Sam say, "I got a flaccid dick."
I'm gonna leave it, I'll leave it up. It's on our second channel, so I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's not going to damage me. I'm fine. I was a bit concerned when this got non-advertiser friendly, but it's fine.
Did it really? Did you say it got non-advertiser friendly?
You might get $3.50.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know if you've looked at your revenue since this bullshit. Like we did, and it's like none of our videos make money like at all. Like you're lucky if we get like a couple pennies now.
Really?
Yeah,
that's very surprising because
how they changed it.
Well, I had 3,000 views in like the last, I think it was like 3 or 4 videos I've made. I've got like over 5,000 views now, and I've made like $3.
That's fucked up. Look, listen, that's bullshit, right? Our last video is nearly on 19,000 views, and like, do you know how much I made out of that?
How much?
Like $3.
Oh well, I think mine's actually from all.
Damn.
I have almost 7,000 views, so I think it's from 7,000, almost 8,000 views. I made like $3.
Who labels them as not ad friendly?
They have a group. No, actually, that's not true anymore. They have a group of hundreds of people now going through the non-advertiser friendly channels and just deeming if their products are good or not. I have over half of my videos are now restricted mode. And I have to change the name of them.
They have subcategories that advertisers can check now. So like they have like your video can be monetized, but it will be secretly checked with like profanity or
fuck.
Content.
Yeah,
Roy fucking people.
Advertisers
Are you
can
fucking
opt out of
serious?
that.
Yeah,
What the fuck is this shit?
Holy fucking shitballs.
I have no idea like what we're doing that's not advertiser friendly.
you're guilty of
You know what's awesome is that half of these fucking people who advertise on YouTube, they'll fucking go on to like a goddamn movie, like one of the what was Deadpool? Deadpool had some fucking Ajax. Ajax had a fucking sponsorship on Deadpool, and these motherfuckers made a joke out of it. And they made shit tons of revenue, and they're cool with like profanity. But you have fucking people like Coke or some of these fucking gun companies that go on to like Walking Dead and shit like that. They'll have advertisements for that, and then they don't pay a fucking dime to YouTube revenue.
They don't actually care about the quote-unquote moral outrage. It's just a chance to wrangle some better deals out of YouTube and pretend to people that they actually give a fuck.
And it's a shame because channels like ours that are aimed at children.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? Children should know about sex, but they can't hear the word fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I want
all
you
about consent and sex and transitioning and all this other stuff, but PG-13 plus languages does not belong on a PG-13 plus platform.
Listen. Don't you fucking say fuck.
I am so fucking triggered right now.
Me,
If
What's up?
If I attempted to monetize this stream, would they know that this isn't advertiser friendly? Like, is someone going to go through and listen to the language that's been used?
If you're a bigger
I don't think they do. I think they go.
Well, how many people do you have subscribed? You have less than me on this channel, so probably not. Like, if Sir Sick or your actual main channel or Adendro's channel or Egal's channel were to make a video on it and it said like fuck you, you fucking Nazi nigger Jew or some shit like that, you would automatically be demonetized.
What nigger Jew are we
saying
fuck you to?
Exactly. So if that were to be said, I mean, it depends on how big your channel is before they do like the actual language check, because they did a really broad one for everybody whenever the 10,000 view YouTube partner thing happened, which is what got a lot of my videos restricted. But
so is it just like a like a automated program that sort of picks out words you say in the videos?
It's like it's kind of like that. Sometimes you can go past it if you add like a little like a little tone change.
Or speak like a blade.
Like if you go fuck or some shit like that, like something weird like that, or you just add like a sound behind it. It doesn't.
Do that again. Do that again. Do that again.
Fuck.
Riley Dennis just popped in.
Ah, shit. But if it's like a bigger channel, like 10,000, they'll actually put a person and they'll have them scan the video that you just put out, and they'll check it, and then they'll go through it the parts that it says that you have, words there. So if they find more than, I think it's like 10 words.
All right, well, fuck them anyway. I mean, like we've never made any money out of advertising anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like we milk that Patreon.
Yeah, you just need to
weird
show yourself to your audience.
Yeah, you know what's really weird though is that you have people like I don't know if you guys have heard of him, Feature History. He's got like 113,000 subs. He was on my live stream the other day. He actually and Bunty King does this as well. But Bunty and him don't advertise their videos. They don't put advertisements on them. They don't make a dime from YouTube at all. They don't even monetize them. They could be making some serious bank off of that. But what they do is they go to Patreon and they're like, hey guys, you want to support me? Do the Patreon. It helps me make more videos. I think Feature History's got about...
Don't know, like would that be sort of like, obviously with certain channels it could work, but I'm saying like if you say, well, I do not advertise, I do not monetize my YouTube videos, come and support me on Patreon because I'm not making anything doing this.
Well, that's what Jim Sterling did.
Yeah,
I don't really have a problem with that. It's you're wanting to make money for something that you put effort into. I mean, there's really not a problem with it in my eyes.
Well, if people want to look at it, it has intrinsic value.
Well, yeah, like I'm doing research for a video right now on a guy named Jason Unruh, who's a Maoist, and he was going through saying like Pol Pot doesn't.
Oh, that fuck.
Yeah, so I'm making a video on him right now, and I've had to do research for like the last 2 days because I got work and shit. But like the last 2 days, I've been having to, basically just like research and shit like that, and it takes up a lot of my time. And it's like, I'd like to get compensated for making at least a video. I mean,
that's weird. He's from my hometown too, and I never even heard of him until like it was on a stream a while back, and someone pointed him out, and it's just
it was my stream.
Balls. Oh, it was you, was it?
Who is this?
All right.
Jason Unruh. He's a Maoist who thinks that Pol Pot, Stalin, Mao Zedong, and Kim Jong-il and Kim Il-sung did not kill as many people as the world thinks, and he uses logical fallacies in a lot of his argument. It's very fallacious arguments that he makes. It's It's like for Pol Pot, he said that America killed 2 to 3 million people via bombings in apparently 10 years, which would have killed over half the population. But he says it's 10% because he's going off estimations from today, which is about 11 million people. He just uses he doesn't even research anything. Actually, he plagiarized it. I found this. He plagiarized his entire script.
America killing the most people. That's what we're here for.
Well, he plagiarized his script that he was using for it from another source. From there's actually a website. I forgot what it was called. I have it bookmarked somewhere. But verbatim just changed around a few words. Stole that shit completely for his video. Stole it completely off of there.
I've never heard of this belief system before.
I mean, going back, I apologize if I break up because I'm outside having a fag. So I made.
You're having yourself. She wasn't there.
You're having yourself.
Nothing new there then.
No, I have many variety of fags in my life, but if I'm guessing it's all proportionate. But we've always made more money from Patreon than from ads, right?
Yeah.
So how big you get, you can always make more money off Patreon, surely. Like if PewDiePie decided to do a Patreon and he started plugging it, surely he'd make more off of that than he would ever from ad revenue.
Maybe. I imagine there's diminishing returns on that, though.
Well, yeah, I have very hard.
Well, you got to keep in mind his audience is a lot of young people, and they don't have credit cards.
They have
they
parents' money, which is a bad thing about this community. To be honest, is that a lot of the people who are watching us, just based off of my analytics, they're between the ages of 35 to 18.
Yeah, because they don't have their own credit cards.
No,
35
18 to
No,
30.
no, no. It's
18 to 35
no, it's that
has
they have
credit
other,
cards.
that's not what I'm saying. That I'm saying is that they have other bills to pay. So it's not really that they have disposable income.
Can anyone beat us in the pussy viewership? We're getting 25% female views.
No,
I
think I got
2% female. I have over 90% viewership. Man.
Apparently, my voice is just fat fodder for the ladies because I am pushing 30% ladies.
Oh
my god!
You're a fucking pussy magnet.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Put the subwoofer on and
I'll
sit
go
on
and
it
take
for
a
your
witty
voice.
piss. I'll be right back.
Unless it turns out you have
Who said that?
Turns out you have 3 subs and one of them's your mum.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we'd win that one, but obviously not.
No. I honestly think it's that it is directly related to the fact that my audience is quite small. So,
oh yeah, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
I noticed my female demographic go way down once I started growing.
Yeah.
You should have seen her eyes when I said that.
Oh, is there a way to see an overall total of percentage? Because it only has it in categories.
If you go to your overall views, I mean, you can check what that is.
Does it divide them by how easy they are? Because that would be handy information.
Well, I was just looking at it, and mine's actually changed. I've actually got a lot more female viewers now than I did the last time I looked.
Really?
To be fair, mine's up like 2%.
Just grow the beard. Just grow your beard and post it, and you'll get a lot of female views.
Oh, maybe that's what it was, because I posted a couple photos of when I had a beard.
You look great with a beard, yeah.
You think Count Dankula's lost all of his subs?
I told Ed if he shaved his beard, I was going to leave him until it grew back.
Buy him off on holiday for 3 days.
It takes like 2 weeks to grow.
Good.
I've almost achieved equality in the 25 to 34 range, because it's like 56 male, 44% female. Well, getting there.
Nice haircut.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what would you do? Would you sleep in the garden until his fucking beard grows back, Kristen?
Impressive how he can't grow his beard out because he's in the military as well. So it's like, damn it.
Oh, have you heard that we might be getting beards approved by the Sergeant Major of the Army?
Really?
Yeah, that's our new thing. Because everyone's fucking bitching about it all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
hold my buck knife in my beard, Sarge. Think about
why
it.
would they allow a beard? Because you can't close your pro mask with that beard on.
All the cool military movies have dudes with beards.
Yeah, but you look good, and that's all that really matters.
Well, and you could. I think it's not gonna be like a really long beard. It's probably gonna be like goatee. But I think a lot of people can probably close their pro mask with that.
Maybe the army's going evil, so everyone has to have a goatee.
Well, if it's like, I don't think it's going to be allowed in combat situations. The only time you're ever going to need like a pro mask is during combat situations.
It's a real shame because I want to join the military because I'm quite a tough dude. I don't know if you're aware.
Man.
Go join the army or something.
I got a DMU political.
Shows this how tough I am.
I just want to go. I want to blow up some ragheads, but it's
Jesus.
Yeah. Hang on. I have a picture of me blowing up some ragheads. Hang on.
I actually had a friend.
Let's get this
We were talking about evolutionary terms, why men have beards, and he actually thought it was like some kind of subterfuge. Like if someone throws a punch at you, they can't quite figure out where your chin is. I was like, that's so retarded, but I'm going with that.
It's to hide my third fist.
It's like Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
So wait, beards are camo for the face, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I was shooting on the town of Louisville, Kentucky.
Are you actually showing us a picture of you shooting at people?
Yeah, man, right here. Blowing up fucking.
See the little kid in the background?
Yeah, don't you see him? He's right over there on that other bridge.
The little dead Muslim kid. Can you see?
I just fucking murdered him. I don't even care.
They're not.
Oh, that's sweet. I'd give you a fucking fist fucking pump if I could.
I gave the toy that the little Muslim boy had to my own kid.
What's that little Muslim boy? I was actually watching a really sad thing the other day. It was like from this fucking medic. I forgot what the name of the channel was, but it was like talking about this fucking kid named like Ali. Was like he was like friends with like the medic, and they were about to leave from their deployment, and apparently Ali got strapped with a suicide vest and like made to run into like one of the police stations and blew.
Then I guess they weren't real friends then, huh? Friends don't run into suicide vests with other friends' friends.
Yeah. Friends don't blow up other places. Yeah.
I don't care if he was.
Good night, folks.
All right.
That's this channel ended.
Nigger Jew.
And we're back.
Come on, guys. I'm trying to run a respectable channel here. Fuck off.
You were
You get better on your glass, all right? I'm telling you.
You and Agal need to get back at it right now and save this.
No, Agal's coming. All right, I don't know if it's going to happen, but Agal's probably going to come back over and we're going to do another video.
Yeah.
He'll be coming back over.
It's going to be on Pornhub.
Can I announce something real quick?
No.
Oh.
It depends what it is.
I was going to plan on like doing like a fucking, like a get together of the shitlore community. Just like plan one. Oh, okay. That's fine.
A fucking get together?
Yeah, fucking get. It's an orgy. It's just an orgy.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah, well, 6 sales.
Hold this.
6 sales.
Why do I gotta hold it?
Well, apparently from that picture you got a boat, so sail it around the world.
Who's got a boat?
Are you the one with the cannons?
Yeah, that was on a boat, wasn't it? That was on a bridge.
That was not a
man.
cannon.
Ah, damn.
That was.
I thought it was on a boat.
Still go over water.
It was 2 M101 howitzers.
Well, do you have access to
I got
any
something
kind
bigger
of big
than
boats?
that.
What's up?
Could have the shitlord SS shitlord.
Slapjack cheese.
This get together, will there be bukkake involved?
Yes, there will be.
Is it like a football kind of thing?
There's gonna be
Roy will be there.
Omegon's actually
That's
going to
what
bring
you need to
all
know.
his tentacles over, and it's just going to be one big fuck fest on him.
I don't mind telling you, I excel at bukkake because it's because of the bit.
Is that when you kick over a grill and Asia view?
Oh my god! God, the image
Is that like
of
a
your
food?
cum-filled beard.
Do you really not know what it is?
What's up?
Kristen doesn't know what bukkake is.
Isn't that a Korean barbecue?
Oh my god!
Are you being honest? Or are you
A bunch of big guys jack off on your face after they get done fucking you.
Why do you know what it is?
Because
Everyone knows what it is.
I'm an internet.
Yeah, no
You
kidding.
think I won't know what it is?
Because I did it with every other girlfriend.
You know what a Cleveland steamer is?
You've got a bunch of guys to come on every one of you.
Every girlfriend, I got a bunch of guys, and we just came on her face.
And you're like, who are these guys?
And then I
Why
beat
do
her.
they keep showing up?
The dildo.
Did you
Oh,
see
hi, Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, I didn't want you to find out this way. We work up to that moment.
I
A little
wish
bit of
it
drinks.
was. I wish it was.
Fuck.
Is that
Well, then it's all romance.
Did you see how that fucking shampoo clung in my beard in that shower scene?
Shampoo.
Like it was
quotes.
shampoo.
It's a very
It was
creepy looking shampoo you got.
It came from the weirdest angle as well. So either you've got a weird shaped dick, or
Oh,
it's really
wait,
not,
Mama, I
I
didn't bring mine.
suppose. But I don't believe that for a second.
No, the first time I did it on that video I'd uploaded, that was mayonnaise, which made me fucking. I hate mayonnaise, so I was like fucking gagging because I could smell it all over my face.
You're not gonna win this one, Pillow Pod.
Bullshit.
Haha.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That shit clings to my beard real well. I was trying to wash it off, but it's like I've got this shit over my face, and it's just hanging on and getting longer and longer.
Are you sure that wasn't just jizz?
All right, it was jizz, right? I didn't want to say that, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Mad gravy.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. Just be honest.
No, you were.
I don't appreciate liars.
Someone knew you were going to do it, right? Someone knew you were going to do it, so filled a bottle of mayonnaise with cum and then put it on a shelf where they knew you would pick it up and then take it home.
How long would that fucking take?
She has such a lovely voice.
Couple days. Couple days.
Not for me. I could fill.
You just got a compliment.
I'm under the impression that Egal and Marty are just the same person because they have the exact same voice.
No, we don't. He sounds way better than
Marty. Sounds like Tom Servo from the old Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Doesn't he? The difference between us.
He does kind of sound like that.
He's American.
Son of a bitch.
American thing.
I will be right back. I have to go listen to Tom Servo.
All right,
Servo.
Hey, listen.
Bro.
All right, Egal. I'll see you later, man.
Bye, gal.
Oh, is he going?
He doesn't sound like
There
the
No, that was Marty.
Marty.
What
Yeah, we
did I
were
tell
watching
you?
It's a little different.
Fucking told you.
Brilliant.
All right,
Really?
fine. Point
Oh,
proven.
Hey, that's a funny joke.
Scribe light sounds like.
You sound like Scribe Light.
You sound like
Did you just tell us to say that?
No.
Although, to be fair, I should get going because I'm supposed to be going on another live stream in a little bit. And
Oh, really?
I've already been at it for
Live
like
stream,
3
Jump the
hours.
ship while you can.
Well, see,
Who is like? You got
This stream actually started an hour before, but Roy is so incompetent that it's only 2 hours now.
Who could be better than us?
I do not sound like Tom Servo.
I'm
you know
insulted
Mocha Rosary?
again.
Oh God, Mocha fucking Rosary. Fuck her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're giving incentive here, Roy.
round of
You
applause.
realize that, right?
So you're definitively saying you prefer her to me?
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, we
I
don't want to get involved in this.
Shit's getting intense. I need to step out of this conversation because
the
I'm
real
gonna
reason
start
is
saying
because
shit.
I've already been streaming for 3 hours, and my limit is usually 2.
Oh, so okay. Well, yeah. Well,
Exactly.
oh, well. Good
bear
luck.
hugs, all you beautiful bastards. But I
right.
must be going. I must eat and smoke. I need a frickin' cigarette.
Love you,
Eat a
gal.
cigarette, smoke a
You
pie.
too.
Bye, addict.
Bye.
Bye, you fucking polar bear.
I am a fucking polar bear. I'm a fucking white polar bear. Damn it.
And he'll fuck you too.
Yeah, piss off yourself.
For the right price.
Listen,
Still owe me money, Roy.
listen. If someone comes,
Yeah.
Egal, if someone comes on you, how do you find it?
I don't know. It's never happened.
Ask your mom to find it.
I think he's actually a brown bear.
Brown bear.
That's right. This is a product of many years of hard work. Handy's in the back alley, everybody.
Everywhere.
All of
It's
them.
in my raccoon wounds.
Rakins.
All right, cheers, guys. Later.
All right.
Oh,
Bye.
Yeah. Well, I don't care. That's.
thank God he's fucking gone. Am I right?
That
It
guy.
was a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's-
No, that's offended me. Good luck,
That
fucking.
sounded pretty serious.
Good luck.
Good luck working in this town again, buddy.
Oh, good luck bumming fucking Mocha Rosary up the ass.
You know what? I can make no comment.
Yeah. I sacrificed a lot for that guy.
Greatness.
Well, it wasn't really worth much, though.
But
No.
Hey, Sir Sick.
Yeah?
I've never watched any of your videos, but I heard you're cool.
Thank
they're
you.
terrible.
I think.
Who? Wait,
Oh, they're
what?
terrible. Okay, so
Brilliant. Burn in a fire.
Give it a skip.
It's die in a fire, thank you very much.
Shut up.
Turn your channel into a flat Earth channel.
Oh, yes, please.
I thought it was now.
I am no
As
fool.
in actually become a flat earther.
I was a lawyer. I am no fool.
I am not a fool.
The plane would
I
have to
didn't
go
know.
upside down to go across somewhere else.
I have this globe and this aeroplane. This toy aeroplane. See?
proof.
Flat Earth.
Irrefutable
Fuck me. That's one of the funniest videos I've
People
ever
keep
seen.
saying that I'm a
Hey,
fool.
The sequel was so shit, though. Ah, disappointment. The sequel
Yeah.
is supposed to improve on the original, and he just failed.
He just made the same argument.
He just made the same film twice.
Wouldn't the ocean water fall into space?
True. Irrefutable proof.
Yeah.
So no, the Earth isn't flat. Then it's more of a bowl.
Bro, I've been getting so many fucking follows today. I'm blessed. Way
Because
up.
you're,
that's because Bunty retweeted the thing about the
That
podcast
haircut.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot. No, it's like I've been getting like Sugar Tits followed me today, and so did Minarchy Ball.
Yay. My fucking teal deer drama got me a lot of subs. I ended up with like a couple hundred subs after that.
I loved it.
Nice.
I had
So now he's just going to become a teal deer drama channel.
Just talk shit about teal deer. People seem to
he's
like
basically the next Keemstar
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, like Jeff Holiday and Nick were talking about or watched some of it on their stream, and then after that I got like 65 in a day. I was like, this is people just
That's cute. I
didn't get it. You were saying like your clip was kind of like it didn't match the video, but like I watched it and I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
No, I didn't feel like it matched the video because I don't really agree with Cog on a lot of the stuff he was saying, and he just sort of threw it in there. And the argument is that he was trying to make through my video or through my clip is that YouTubers, small YouTubers can have personalities too. And I was like, well, yeah, but nobody was saying that. Like, that's not what his video was about.
Can I be honest for a second?
No. Lie to me.
Okay, I'm gonna lie.
Tell me you watch my channel.
Okay, you want me to lie? Let me tell you, I'm gonna be quite a liar right now. I am not sick of this drama. But but I'm gonna be true. I'm so sick of every drama because it seems like every other fucking week there's something.
Everybody's sick of drama. That's the fun of it.
That's the only drama video I've ever done.
No, I'm not saying no. Don't get what I'm saying.
That was a part of it, so I kind of had to.
No, I get it, dude. No, I really do.
The only drama that I've actually followed on YouTube has been that Daddy 05 thing, but that involves kids.
Oh, that's not drama. That's more of like an expose on something that's really fucked up.
My kids and I'm a woman.
Yeah.
The only thing I would class as a drama is if it's back and forth for like constant, for like weeks on end. It's just having to go at the same thing.
At each other.
Yeah.
It's like you had what was it? Fucking Christy Winters versus Bearing. You got this
Christy Winters has a hard on for Bearing.
If it looks like a Facebook drama, that's basically when it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean it's just constant back and forth all the fucking time with somebody.
Yeah.
Well, we cashed in on the Christy Winters stuff. We got a shit ton from that.
Was it before or after this latest shit that just happened?
Well,
See, Christy.
Okay, so just
Bearing tried to put it to rest though. He tried to go on.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No. He knew what he was doing.
He deleted all that docs information rather than do what she did and spread docs information.
Yeah, but he did it knowing that when he mentioned it to her that she would start more drama. He knew what he was doing.
Good point.
She would blame him. She would blame him just like she's accusing him of doing. That's exactly what his goal was.
He did. He called it.
It's like shit like that.
Yeah, because Micro McNugget, you and me and Shitlord were in the stream. We talked about it there before it really came out in videos. Because Bearing was on that stream, and he was like, yeah, I kind of know she's gonna do that.
She's very predictable.
Yeah, she's easy to work around. Yeah.
You know what's funny is that she's a supposedly this great thinker. A college graduate. And she's supposedly this fucking great thinker, college graduate, and then she fucking gets into high school drama like every other fucking day.
She needs to get off the Valium, and maybe I'll actually take her seriously once in a while.
Coming from someone who basically knows bare minimum of what anything that goes on in YouTube, especially this side of it anyway, is she the one that talks like she's talking to children?
She looks like she's
robust
feminist argument. They were fucking open her eyes too. She's like,
I love it when she says mangina.
Guys, hey, my name's Christy Winters.
Hi.
Hi guys, I'm Christy Winters. I can barely see you right now because my eyes are almost closed. But listen, Bearing's a piece of shit.
Bearing. I want her serious mangina.
Y'all have too much.
Can somebody do that for me? Make an audio clip for it and send it to me so I can put it for my notifications bell.
What, mangina?
No, when she says it though, she's
Mangina.
Mangina. My Mosh's vagina is made out of pure gold.
I thought you were going to say vagina's made out of pure men.
It could be. Are you bigot? It's on the spectrum.
Oh, then we had what was that latest thing before this other shit? Oh, the fucking harmful opinions cabal shit that he was trying to say. I got roped into that shit because one of my fucking subs didn't erase something off of a fucking document. It said like hack poll or like hack poll hack or some shit like that, and he forgot to erase it. And he fucking like, I can't believe they did this. What? They're trying to ruin YouTube.
They're trying to take over the YouTube.
Trying to take over the internet with their cabal.
No, man. No one gets dragged into this shit. It's like you wanna get dragged into it, so you go for it.
Yeah, well, I have my doc on there, so that's the thing.
I want to go.
Like we were planning for the YouTube blackout, and that's kind of what I want to do, like a march or like a get together, like a protest or something, because I think it's going to get to a point where like free speech is getting hindered on any platform that you try to go on. If you have anywhere close to a right-leaning or centrist viewpoint,
oh shit,
it's not far left. It's bad.
Did anyone see that? Did anyone see that mad fucking woman Muse's stream with Cody's actual mum?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that was your humble host.
Yes, Sinatra did that.
Sinatra and Chambers of the Heart.
Yeah, Chambers of the Heart. That's her name. Your humble host.
I didn't watch it.
I caught a little bit of Sinatra's one, but then it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we need to go to bed because we're old.
I don't know. I ain't seen it. But, apparently, like Lacey went into it like super drunk and pissed everyone off.
Oh no!
Did you fall asleep?
That's what I do.
No.
Yeah, you were so drunk.
I know.
Oh, on Saturday.
It's my birthday. I was
the best.
She was very, very ill.
I cannot remember anything.
2 bottles of white wine. She was fucking gone. Jesus.
Okay, guys.
Go ahead.
I think I might wrap this up.
I gotta fuck off now.
Fuck off.
I gotta feed oppressive hubby anyway.
I'm gonna.
One of his clients has just turned up.
Wrap this up now.
Big Brian.
Okay, I'm not having these fucking impressions of me. That's ridiculous.
I think I might wrap this up now.
This is I'm the only one who could do it because I'm the closest to him. So.
No, you don't sound girly enough.
Fine.
Why do I?
Why the fuck are you making fun of me, mate? You're streaming on my channel.
I'm not having any impressions now.
You're ruining my accent. Oh my god.
You little shit.
Your Majesty.
Oh, you little shit.
Don't try to exploit the algorithm. I might have a cup of tea.
Trigger
This is how you
him.
fix the algorithm, mate.
Bigger.
You're gonna trigger him.
Why do you?
Look, I'm literally shaking right now.
Why do you all?
6
you all?
corgis.
You all? Oh, what the fuck? You all sound like. You all sound like little sort of London street urchins.
You all sound like sort of little London street urchins.
Would you mind if you over now?
Chim, chiroo.
Okay, this is.
Please separate our ghettos to people with red heads.
He learned his British accent in Australia. What's his name?
You're right.
Dick Van Dyke, that was it.
Listen,
If it's the same to you, I'll go out speaking kings of
Dick Van Dyke wasn't English?
Dick Van Dyke wasn't English.
Yeah, but he learned his British accent in Australia.
Oh, yo.
Here, love a duck, or blimey, get a shrimp on the barbie.
Sounded like the fucking Little Mermaid.
Fucking prawns.
Okay.
Just a spoonful of medicine makes the medicine.
Shut up.
I messed it all up.
There's not enough sunlight here.
You've taken too much medicine. Killed the children.
Oh, he sucked off, mate.
I should have got the woman to do this.
In a different direction. Why is all the beer warm?
This is going to be a longer than 4-hour erection, I'll tell you what.
Oh, see the problem in that, really?
My name's Harry Poppins. I'm like Harry Poppins.
she got a skin purse there. She's just grabbing the lot out.
Oh God, you've ruined it. You've ruined it. You've ruined my stream.
I love Harry Poppins and Mary Potter.
Oh, why don't you all just go and fuck yourselves?
All right. I'm gonna go write Harry Poppins now.
Mary Poppins.
Right, we're going, everyone. Shut up, we're going.
I love you.
All right.
Oh,
Subscribe to me.
oh, fuck. My dog's on me. Hang on. We right, yeah. Bye.
Double
bye.
subscribe. You
Subscribe to Politipod.
Oh,
Shut up, no.
stop plugging yourselves, you fucks.
And enjoy Whitehall. Patreon.
Follow me on Twitter.
I don't really do anything with my channel.
Love me.
My SoundCloud rap channel.
I'm a
this
crop
is a
this
story.
last part out. All right. Remember, all roads lead to Dr. Jeff Holiday. Bye. All right. I think are we done?
I think we're still live.
We're still live.
No, it takes
Big blue button. It's stop broadcasting.
Oh, I've clicked it. It's taking ages. It's loading. It's loading.
It's loading. I hope this takes
live.
I hope this
happening
takes
all over.
My computer's so slow I can't stop live streams.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to keep live streaming.
Broadcast, but it's still going.
I don't know what's going on, mate.
You can't get them going. And